dreaming, very agitating to the brain. So the time that you've slept in front of a war movie or an action adventure thriller thing is not restful sleep. So you may have been there for 2 hours for the whole movie, which many of us do. We sit in the chair, get comfy, get your drink, get your snack, settle in to watch a movie, and the next thing you know, you woke up and the credits are playing. Well, that time period wasn't good quality sleep. And a lot of people sleep with the TV on all night. And that sound and that frequency actually lowers yours because your body has to fight it off like a virus. So try, if it's become a habit, try and see if you can wean yourself off so that you get a solid sleep. It's so important because next to meditation and stillness, the most healing frequency you can create is sleeping. That's why when people are sick, they sleep lots. So there's that. The other thing is your form of exercise. If you're exercising really, really, really hard and you're absolutely exhausted, you've actually lost too much of your life force during the exercise. So you might want to back off your program just a little bit. I'm not saying not do it at all. Keep exercising. Movement is a great thing. Keeps your lymphatics going. That's part of your immune system. Absolutely got to move. But you might want to back it off so you're not quite so drained. And with that, again, it's a way to hold your life force in your body and keep your frequency high. So we talked about here the frequency of the food you eat. Fresh stuff is best. Every piece of produce has life force in it from the moment it's on the tree or the bush and they pick it. And the longer they keep it in storage, the less life force it has. It kind of evaporates. And also, not only does that happen, but also the water-soluble vitamins evaporate within 72 hours of picking. So if you can go to farmers markets or local guys who are growing things and get your produce from there, that's a better source that you can use to support your energetics here, to support your positive vibration, and take it's another sort of pillar of what you're trying to do to create health for yourself. You know, I saw a statistic the other day that said something about there being, by 40 years old, most Americans are on 5 medications. Well, I'm not on any, and I'm 53. And I got to say, I wouldn't want to be on medications. I don't want to take pills. But I also, because I do these things as part of my lifestyle, I've integrated it in. It's not painful to do. It's not hard for me to do. Made a couple of changes, and I feel good in my body, and I have energy, and I'm strong. And I want that for everybody else. And it's not hard, and you don't have to suffer, and you don't have to give up quality of life to have health. And for some reason, and with my clients in New York, they almost seem like we've been brainwashed that if you're healthy, you have to eat boring food and have no fun. And if you're unhealthy, then at least you had fun. And that's not mutually exclusive. It isn't. I have lots of fun. I go to parties. I drink occasionally. I'll have a cocktail. Really, I do. Or a glass of wine or something. And I have a full life, but I also live healthy. And so it all comes into the balance of things. If you're out of balance, things start to get a little unstable. And that's where the disease state comes in, the chronic things like high blood pressure and cholesterol and all the things that the bone loss that people are having where everybody's breaking a hip and needing hip replacements and joint replacements. If you're moving moderately, if you're eating healthily and you're eating things that your body can absorb the nutrition from, which is a story for, that's a topic for another whole talk on you're eating right, but you're still not getting nutrition. We got to talk about that at another time. So future one. if you're creating a sustainable lifestyle for yourself, a way to be healthy, have a wonderful life, have the life of your dreams, and it's not heavy to carry. That's the thing. It needs to be easy. It needs to be fun. It needs to not piss off your kids or your spouse because you're not eating this and you're not eating that. What I've come up with here is a way to have that healthy life so that disease is not keeping you from doing anything. You can take on anything in your 50s, 60s, and 70s and be flat out, big juicy bite of life, right to the wall. And that's, I think, a good goal. The disease state where you're slowly losing mobility and you're slowly losing doesn't seem like a good quality of life. And when your social life is replaced by doctor's appointments and sitting in their waiting room and your best friend is now the receptionist, can I just say that's not what I would want to be doing. And that's why I'm here, because I don't want you to be doing that either. I want you to be great. I want you to go out and create wonderful things, be an artist, be a deep thinker. Do it flat out. Have wonderful relationships with spouses and family and friends. That's the ideal. That's what we're here to do. We're here to have fun. You're here to create and really live a fulfilled life. So that's what this is about. That's what George and I are trying to create for everybody who's out there and listening. And we're going to keep putting more and more content on here, more things for you to learn, more things for you to be exposed to that maybe you never thought about, exciting things, old ancient wisdom things, new technology and neuroscience things, and the point for you to take it and be great. So I'm going to let you go. And if George can get on here, George, if you're still there, would you please tell them how to circle so that they would get email notifications if there's a way? And if you're not still on here, and thank you. Hi, George. Can you tell them how to do it? I don't know how to tell them.
No, basically you just want people to go to your profile and circle you, because there's going to be a lot of people viewing this right now on G+, and then there'll be other people viewing you on through YouTube when it's embedded on various websites and blog posts and things like that. So just go to G+ and hook up with a Glenys or my name's George Sepich, and we can we'll be posting about it, and we'll create a circle for you, add you to a circle, and then you'll get notified of when we do the various shows and stuff. Because as Glenys said before, we're this kind of going to be experimenting with the various times and things like that. So, but it's going to be pretty cool, and a lot more to come. And between Glenys' show and Talk Marketing Now and what we have planned for you on G+, it's going to be really neat. And been talking to Glenys about bringing on a lot of other people in the health and nutrition and personal development niche as well. So can't tell you too much about that, but there's big things to come, so we're pretty pumped up about it.
Thanks, George. That was the part I didn't know how to do, so thank you. Join us. Look for emails and check out for us on the Hangout, and we're just going to kind of keep popping in. So I don't know how to turn this off.
That's okay. Just, tell everybody goodbye. Tell them your showtime again on Talk Marketing Now, and I'll wrap this up.
My show is The Spiritual Entrepreneur. It's on talkmarketingnow.com.